it's Mandy. I just got my Nasty Gal lipstick in the color Gunner. I ordered it online. It is sold out now, but I know you can find it in some select MAC counters. I do think that the shade is so pretty, and I'm so glad that I got it. I almost didn't, but I saw swatches of it, and I was like, well, you know, okay. But this is what it looks like. It's like a purple lipstick. It's a matte. It's like a deep color, and it is very purple, as you can see. So I thought it would be fun to do a look featuring this lipstick, since I know some of you guys probably picked this up. If not and you want it, I would suggest checking out some of your MAC counters or calling to see if they have it. So I kind of put together this look that I wanted to do, and I think it'd be fun, and I'm trying to make it as simple as possible because I want it to be more about the lips than anything else. So I hope you enjoy. The first thing that I'm using is Put a Lid on It eyelid primer by the Balm. I swear by this primer. It is amazing. What I do is I just put a little bit on my finger, like the teeniest amount, not even kidding you, like that is how much I put on my finger. And rub it. I rub it from my lid to my brow bone. After that, I'm using MAC's Paint Pot in Soft Ochre, which I don't think I'm ever going to finish this one. I use it like every single day, and I always use it with a flat brush. This is the e.l.f. Professional eyeshadow brush, and I mainly use this as like kind of like a color corrector and a base at the same time. I want to keep my eyes kind of really natural looking, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my crease with, sorry my palette's so dirty, I've been using the hell out of it lately, with Soft Brown by MAC. This is my favorite crease color because it doesn't get too, it's just a great blending shade for me, and I use it in my crease a lot. I'm using this is the Coastal Scents BR250, but it's basically a 217 by MAC. And I'm just putting that in the crease. Don't worry about like getting it down here and stuff like that, because I always clean mine up. I'm more worried about getting it blended out in my crease than anything. For my actual eyelid, I'm trying to decide if I want to use, I'm in between two colors. I have Naked, which is a MAC pigment, and Lith, which is a MAC pigment from the holiday collection. I'm going to go ahead and I want to keep it really soft. So I'm going to use Naked, which this is permanent. I'm not going to wet my brush or anything. I'm actually going to use the same brush that I used on the paint pot and just clean it off. And I'm just going to put a little bit of this pigment on my lids, just on the lid. This is Naked. And the trick with these pigments is to load up your brush and then pat them on before you start swiping and moving it around. That's how I get minimal fallout, but you're still going to get fallout. So that's why I recommend, if you're going to use pigments or any loose shadows, do your eyes first. And then I'm just going to go in and just blend those lines in. This is the same blending brush that I used. I didn't add any product to it. For my primer, I'm using the NYX Pore Filler. This is one of my favorite primers. This one does not get oily on. Really? But I just put a little bit in between my fingers. And then I press it where I think I have pores. My skin has lightened up quite a bit since I haven't really been out in the sun much, and it's getting cooler, so we're not outside. So both of my matte concealers are too dark for me right now. So I'm trying to get this one used up. This is the Benefit Fake Up, and this is in the color Light. And I'm not going to be doing a bunch of highlighting. So the only thing I'm going to do is just conceal my under eyes. And then I find this concealer blends better with your fingers. Then what I do is I take a beauty blender. This is the Real Techniques version. It is clean, it's just stained. And I spray Fix Plus on it just to get it damp. And then I go in my under eyes. For my foundation, this is like my holy grail foundation. I freaking love this stuff. I go through a bottle of this like crazy because I wear it almost every single day. It's MAC's Face and Body. I'm in the color N1. I just put a little bit on my hand, and and a little bit goes a long way. I take like a stippling brush or like a buffing brush. This is the BH Cosmetics Angled Kabuki. I just dip it in the foundation and load my brush up. And then I press this foundation in before I do anything, because I think you get a better coverage. When you're first putting this on, you're like, this doesn't have any coverage. It does. That's what's so great about it, is it just leaves your skin natural looking. If you don't like dewier foundations, I don't recommend this. Once you've got it all pressed in, then you can go in and blend it. What I do is I normally take like a buffing brush and then I just go in and buff it in. Now for brows, I want to have a kick-ass brow. So I'm going to go in with MAC's pencil, eyebrow pencil, and lingering and fill in my brows. I just follow my natural brow. I don't go too much above it and below it because I do have thicker brows. I'm not bragging, I'm just saying I do and I love them. What I do like about MAC's brow products is their waterproof brow set. If you like really setting your brows and adding color, this is amazing and you'll love it. And it comes with a little wand. It's not as wet as what some brow gels are, and I think that's what I like about it. My favorite brow highlight that I love, and I actually have two of these, is the Chella Ivory Lace Highlighter. I love this stuff. It is like, it's super creamy. You can get a nice line. And it blends out so pretty. The next thing I want to do after I did the highlight on my brows is I want to go ahead and I want to add a little bit more to my brows. So I'm going to take MAC's Pigment in Vanilla and ever so slightly with my finger, I'm going to put a little bit on my finger and just highlight my brow a little bit more. When my brows are like, just after Ariana does them and they look so good, I seriously like want to show them off. So that's why I highlight the shit out of them. As far as blush and contour go, I want to keep both a little natural. So I'm going to go ahead and use MAC's Harmony Contour. I love this contour shade because it's not overly dark. It just gives you a really nice natural contour. It's not too red, it's not too brown. And I'm only doing just back to the hollows of my cheeks. I just want a little bit. As for blush, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use Melba, which is right here. It's just a really pretty, kind of a peach neutral. I don't want a lot of color on my cheeks. I have a lot of color on my cheeks. Ooh, I got a lot of color on my cheeks. God, I'm like a serial over blusher. I put too much blush on like all the time. I have never in my life put blush on and been okay with it. I've always had to like take some off. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use MAC's Pigment in Naked as my highlight. And I'm just going to use, this will work, my blush brush that I used and get a little bit of pigment on there. And then I put it on my hand just to diffuse it. Now I'm going to go ahead and set my face a little bit with my MAC MSF in Medium Plus. I love MAC eye pencils, you guys know that, but my favorite eye pencils are by Rimmel and they're the Scandalized. My favorite color is in brown. I use this color all the time. I'm just going to line my upper lash line and my lower lash line. I'm not going to do anything special. So I line my lashes and then I take just a flat shader brush and then I just smoke that out. Okay, then I did go ahead, just because that's the look I like, I did a little bit of a smokier bottom lash line, which I like. For my mascara, I'm using the MAC False Lashes. This is one of my all-time favorites. I'm trying to get it used up. I love the wand. For my favorite part, the lips. I have a couple options. If you want to do really dark purple lip, I recommend Night Moss lip liner. I want to do a little bit more of a berry purple, so I'm going to use Vino. If you want it to be more true purple, you could use magenta. It just depends on what you want to use. I want to try it with Vino. Have one lip that's like, or one side of your lip that's super easy to line, and then the other side you're just like, really lip, really? Now for the lipstick, and this is Gunner. It is a matte, so it is going to be a little bit more drying on the lips. I'm going to take any type of like a pencil brush or lip brush. This is a Real Techniques detailer brush, and I'm going to get that color to the outer edge of my lip. So this is my look featuring MAC's Gunner lipstick that I am obsessed with. I'm going to see if I can find maybe some dupes for it, maybe from the drugstore, or see what ones I have from MAC that are similar. But that'll be an upcoming video. I hope you enjoyed my makeup look. I'm going to do a quick outfit of the day. I'm going to head out and film that real quick, so it'll be part of this video. So I hope you enjoy that, because I am trying to do more outlooks. I'm going to try more outlooks of the day. But I am trying to do more outfits of the day for you guys. So I'm really loving kind of like the light and dark of this look a lot. So I wonder, I don't know, I might have to send some pictures to friends and see if they like me in like this color of purple. I don't know. It's definitely different for me, but I kind of like it. But I hope you enjoyed my get ready with me and my outfit of the day. If you did, give this video a like, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye!